Hey y'all, how you doing? It's your girl Emma D here, thinking thoughts about things. And today I am thinking thoughts about social media and want to talk to you guys about it. First of all, this channel is celebrating its second week birthday. But yeah, I started this 2 weeks ago, and in 2 weeks, there's been 25 videos, and there's been 45 of us that have come together in this crazy community to talk about stuff and think thoughts about things. And that's awesome. I love each and every one of you for that. But that's not my social media journey. You would think it ends there. No, it doesn't. And I've been thinking a lot about this over the last couple weeks, and then especially over the last day or two. So it's time that I talk to you guys about it. My social media journey began years and years and years ago. See, your girl Emma D, once upon a time, was a bit of a model. Like, not to be, but, you know, I was. I did vintage pinup, rockabilly, a lot of fun stuff. I was on Instagram. I was on Instagram hard. We're talking years and years ago, when 40,000 followers meant something. And I lived that Instagram life. I was good at it. I was really good at looking very nice and imaging well. And then, I got a little older in life and things happened and I moved. And I used to be a competitive swimmer. And then I moved to a town that not only doesn't have a gym, it doesn't have a pool. I have the beach, but I don't swim anymore. And I started to gain weight quite a few years ago, a bit of it. And my Instagram, it was so, image is everything. I remember when I started getting called out, and that's exactly when I retreated from social media. That was probably 3 or 4 years ago now. It started slow, and then I just kind of, I let that page go, and I stopped living the Instagram life because I wasn't meeting the requirements of what the Instagram life was supposed to be. My image wasn't what was being socially accepted at that point, the same as it had been before. And when you're younger, that's a thing to your personality. So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna not do that. And I got out of social media, pretty much completely. I got older. I did some really cool stuff. I got some great jobs and got to meet cool people and be in interesting rooms and talk about interesting concepts and do all these cool things. And, the image just it wasn't as meaningful. I was living life doing that. And so I think I talked a little bit about how I kind of decided to start this channel, but just to touch on it, over the last few years, I've not really been on social media, not even really Facebook. I kind of gave up on all that with the weird stuff with the vids and the time and stuff. So, I became a lurker, especially on YouTube. I joined a bunch of pages. I watched lives. I interacted with people. Two very separate areas specifically is where my life kind of settled in over the last 2 years. Crypto, because I love crypto, and kind of world news and geopolitical interests. Just because they got so crazy, right? Then I've always thought thoughts, but I started thinking more and more thoughts. And then some things happened a couple weeks ago with the, SBF, FTT, all that nonsense, that those two worlds clashed immediately. Like they kind of were always separate until that day. And the minute that happened, the people in my crypto world did not want to hear the things I was saying about the geopolitics that involved it. And the people in my geo world were not like hearing my corrections on the crypto side of things. And I realized that I pissed off all my people because my two opinions collided, and those two worlds didn't really want to collide. And I think they do collide. I think that we're all here because they absolutely do collide, and we're here to talk about things. And that's what kind of led me to starting this channel, is realizing that I wanted a voice, not an image. I wanted a voice. I wanted to talk to you. I have opinions about things. I've been judged on my appearance, and that's fine. But judge me on my words, and I've done big girl things and learned to have big girl words and talk to people and voice my opinions properly and be able to stand on them and debate them and whatever is necessary. So I started this, and then I thought, hey, let's think thoughts. But there was a video like really early on, kind of where I dedicated this to a friend of mine because I didn't know how to run this, right? Like a social media, like I said, I had an image based platform. I knew how to do that, and I knew I couldn't do that here. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Which is why you're talking to Emma D, because Emma D is who my homies talk to. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing or what's going on or how I look that particular day. We're just thinking about stuff because something came up and we need to talk about it. It doesn't have to be staged and perfect. It just has to be us conversing, and that's Emma D. But then there's Lady Kissing Rock. And that is my social media platform. That's all my other things. And I bring it up because I revitalized it. Because I was looking at all the, how do you make YouTube better? How do you make followers do the stuff? And I'm like, well, link your stuff. And I'm like, well, I have an old Instagram. Let me go look it up. So I kind of plugged my stuff back together. And I was like, oh, I still have like 20,000 followers over here. Oh, I have a decent little platform over here. And I was looking through my pictures and reflecting. It was nice. I hadn't done that in a long time. And then I stumbled upon the exact one, the one where I recognized the moment in me that was the one where I decided I was done with the image, because it was a comment that someone had made that was, whatever, people say things, especially on Instagram, especially years ago. Like, it's a better place now, I think, over there. But anyways, so like, I'm revitalizing this. And I thought about, it asked me if I wanted to change my handle or anything. And I thought on that for a minute, and I said, no, I don't. And I get that I'm supposed to link all the things, but here's why. I think it's okay that those two worlds exist and those people exist within me separately, because they do, and they can be reflected on social media. Lady Kissing Rock is a very big part of me. She is poise, she is grace, she is Miss United States. No, but she's my businesswoman. She is the one who can speak and articulate and can walk into a room and pull in grace and poise and attention, and it's a fabulous aspect. She looks great. She's put together. She's Insta ready. She's only a part of me. You guys get Emma D, and I think it's okay that I'm Emma D here. And that you guys just can talk to me here, and I can be pretty, and I can be not pretty, and I can be whatever I am, because it's us talking about things, and this is the voice, and I think that's pretty cool. So I'm sure none of you are listening to this at this point, but social media is so weird, and how people interact with each other is it's getting interesting. So I want to thank you all for allowing me to have a voice and having voices with me, because talking to you guys has been so fun, and also reflecting back on all the things that have brought me here and where life is at. So go find me on Instagram if you want, Lady Kissing Rock. I'm bringing that one back, and I'm here, Emma D, and you can subscribe, and you can like, and you can talk, and you can whatever you want to do. I don't know, but thank you guys for being here and rocking with me. This has been fun, and we're going to keep doing it and thinking about things, because there are just so many things to think about. So I hope you all have a blessed day and take care of yourselves and each other, and sending love. Emma D out.